A Sonic Adventure. Episode 6. The Philharmonic.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a there, here a, there a, everywhere a. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well done, Devon. What animal should we do for Mummy next?
A duck.
Hello? James? Ambed? Ymir? Pow?
Hello, Muller. You seem concerned. Is everything okay?
No, Pow. It's not. I need to speak to Abmekar right now.
And Bedkar is currently composing in the Delta Ring.
I need you to take me there.
I don't understand.
I need you to help me get to him.
I see. Can you hear that?
Yes. Just.
I am amplifying the sound for you. If you follow it, the sound will get louder as you get closer. I will tell you when to turn, or if there are any obstructions.
Thank you, pal.
Turn right. Pause. Turn right. Pause. To your left are the rungs leading to the Delta Ring. Turn right. And Bedkar is on the other side of these doors.
Ambed, help.
Is everything okay, Muller? What's going on?
I can't see, Ambed. I can't see anything. Where are you?
One moment, Muller. I'm right here. I'm just putting down my saxophone. And, okay, on your left, here's my arm.
This isn't right, Ambed. What's happened? What am I going to do? Can I sit down?
Okay, not so hard.
Sorry.
It's fine. Just stay calm. I'm going to need you to follow me. I can't help you here. I'm going to walk you to the med bay so we can get a better look at you. Then you can sit, okay?
Okay.
Just stay right by my side. We'll go nice and slowly. Pow, open all doors between here and the medical bay. When did this happen?
I just woke up like this. I opened my eyes this morning, and there was nothing. I thought I must have turned around in my sleep, or the cover was still over my head, but it's my eyes, Amber. I can't see. I just sat there, willing my eyes to open like this was some kind of sleep paralysis, and it would all be over if I could just force my eyelids open.
Before this morning, did you notice anything?
No, it hasn't been right since I woke up.
Were your eyes itchy?
Burning.
Watery?
Yes.
Double vision?
Yes.
Pain in your back, neck, or shoulders?
Back, yes. And my head. I've had a headache since I woke up.
How have you been sleeping? It might just be fatigue.
I slept for 35 years, Ambed.
That might not count.
I can't see!
I know, Muller. I know this must be frightening for you, but there must be a reason. Eyesight doesn't just disappear overnight for no reason. If we can work this out, then...
Then you can fix it?
I don't know.
You have to be able to fix this, Ambed. I need my eyes back. I can't do this without my eyesight.
We'll work this out. We're here now. Close the door, Pow, and activate tomography light.
Yes, I'm Bedkar.
Good. Lower all other light sources. Can you see that, Muller? Any difference at all?
No. Not really. Maybe. maybe a light patch. Sort of.
Good. Follow it. There's a chair just there. You can sit now.
This isn't happening. This is just going to go away, right? This is just an episode like James had.
I hope so. Could you show me with your hands where in your head you feel this headache?
Sort of here, but deep.
Can you lean forward for me, Muller? I want you to rest your chin just here.
What is all this?
In front of you is a screen with 9 possible points that could light up. If you think you see a dot, if you see anything at all, I want you to concentrate on looking at that point as hard as you can. Even if it's faint, understand? I'm going to be tracking your pupils. Think of it as a video game.
I hate video games.
Fair enough. You'll be fine, Muller. Just stay calm.
I need you to stop saying that, Ambed. I think that considering the situation, I'm keeping remarkably calm. But as it stands, I'm captain of a ship on an observation mission that no longer has a destination to reach, and I can't see. To say that things have gone south is an understatement. At some point, I'm going to need to dock this ship, a task that requires nothing short of pinpoint accuracy. So in what way, Ambedkar, am I going to be fine? Are any of us going to be fine? The Philharmonic is gone, and I'm falling apart.
I'm just trying to help, Muller. This is scary for me too. Do the others know?
No.
I think that's for the best.
Me too.
We'll just take this one step at a time, please. And that's how we'll get through this.
Sorry.
Don't be. But before we do anything else, I need to see how you see. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Run sequence, please, Pow. In 3, 2, 1. All done. You can relax.
How did I do?
Just uploading the results now. I'll need to have a closer look once you're gone, but this gives me a rough idea how your eyes are behaving.
And?
They're still doing something, which is a good sign.
My eyes are still moving.
Yes.
They're just not seeing.
Not at full capacity, no.
Why?
Like I said, without a noticeable trauma or an infection, you shouldn't be experiencing such a sudden onset.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing. This isn't...
What about Pow? I'm the only one that he put to sleep. What if he did something wrong?
I don't see how Pow could have made a mistake like this. If anything, you should have been in safer hands. But this scan should shed some light on what happened.
Why do I feel like this is all my fault, Ambed? The Philharmonic... This is all going wrong. This mission is over.
We don't know that.
The Philharmonic is gone. What are we still doing out here?
I want you to stay here and get some rest. Leave everything else with us. The Philharmonic is nearly in jumping distance. James is going out to get some answers, and we'll go from there.
No.
Someone has to.
It should be me.
Even if you could see, James is better qualified for this. I'll never say it to his face, but this is where James shines.
I still don't like it.
We need to know the state of the Philharmonic. Then we can see if Quiet Land have any protocol for this. Muller? What are you doing?
I'm praying, Ambed. I don't know what else to do. I'm praying that someone is still listening to us.
What is all that around it?
It looks like something hit it.
What kind of something? Debris?
Maybe. Or a meteor? That's unlikely. Whatever it was big. The Purusha's braced to take a certain amount of impact. It would take a hell of a hit to bust us open, and the Philharmonic should have been made much sturdier than us. A couple of nicks or dents would be normal, but something's punched a hole right through the top of them. That takes some doing.
Can you fix it?
Ymir, are we looking at the same hole? I can't just slap some gaffer on that.
So the Philharmonic is gone?
Not necessarily. That's why I need to go over and have a recce inside. It might look worse than it is. If we can find out what hit it and how deep the damage goes, then we might be able to seal off that area, work around it. It's a pretty big station, we don't need all of it.
We set up camp in half a ship.
It's that, or we give up and turn this thing around.
Do we need it? The frequency is already changing. We did that without the Philharmonic. It already feels closer. We could just keep going until we find it. Why stop if it's ruined?
It's our refill station, Ymir. I can do a little scavenger job, sure. Stock up on some medical supplies, raid the bar so we can drink this problem over. Maybe even find a new instrument for everyone. I could float a nice new grand piano back over for you. But that's it. The Purusha doesn't have enough oxygen or food or fuel for us to just push on for as long as it takes. This was supposed to be our halfway home.
But without a refill, do we even have enough to make a homeward journey?
I don't know. Maybe for 3. We could kill Ambed just to be on the safe side.
This isn't funny, James. The Philharmonic was our lifeline. We have no idea how long it's been like that. Those floating clouds of wreckage could be our fuel, our air. This could all be ruined. We could all be dead already. And if Martin and Naomi were on the Philharmonic when this happened, then so are they.
Come on, Ymir. Allow me a little bit of gallows humour. That's what I'm going over to find out. They might be alive. The ship might be fine. There's just no point speculating until we know what we're working with.
Is it safe, though?
Sure. I just need to execute a perfect spacewalk, avoiding the floating chunks of metal, head through the jagged hole into an abandoned ship that's filled with God knows what, and try and find a breathable pocket of air that we won't freeze to death in.
So, not really, no. I'm not kidding, James. I need to know you're coming back.
I don't see a better option. Do you?
What if something did this to the ship, James? Deliberately.
What, like aliens?
What if this was the frequency?
Or space pirates?
What if this thing is dangerous? Maybe it doesn't want to be found.
Ymir, the only thing I've ever wanted is to die spectacularly.
Don't say that.
Tell the world how it happened, Ymir.
James.
Tell them I was a hero.
You're the worst. But seriously, what if there's something over there and you get in trouble? We can't help you.
Ymir, we've been watching this wreck creep closer for 2 days now and nothing's moved. You know as well as I do that the lights are out and no one's home.
I know.
Even so, gotta know for sure. Time to suit up. You coming, pal?
Yes, Colebrook. Wherever your suit goes, I go too. I'll be an extra pair of eyes and ears.
What more could I need?
I wish I could help.
Why don't you play for me, Ymir, while I'm out there? I always listen to something when I work. I can't stand the silence.
I can do that. James, come back.
What are you doing, Muller? Ambedkar recommended that you spent the day resting.
I can't just sit around doing nothing while the rest of my crew risk their lives, pal. I'm supposed to be captain of this ship. It should be me going.
You are unable to safely navigate these corridors by yourself, let alone the wreckage of the Philharmonic.
I have an idea for that, pal. I want you to help me sound code the Purusha. I need to be able to get about quickly. I can't have the others helping me constantly, but you can.
Of course. I'm here to help in any way you require.
I need you to help me pace out the distance of these corridors. I need to know how many steps I can take before I hit something. I can't be worrying about that every time I leave my room.
That is something I am able to do. If you could take a couple of practice steps for me, then I can measure the ship in your paces.
Good.
That will do. Now measuring.
And I want you to assign a sound to each of the crew, just like you did with Ambed earlier. I want to know where they are by their instrument, and hear if they're getting closer or further away.
What a marvellous idea, Muller.
I won't let this beat me, pal.
Locating the crew of the Purusha. 1 moment, please. Okay. Ymir is up on the bridge.
There you are. Okay, that will do.
James is down in the loading dock.
He hasn't left yet.
James is making his final preparations. And Ambedkar is just about to leave the medical bay and join Ymir on the bridge.
They're all in sync.
Yes, you can listen to all the crew together. Or you can switch between their individual parts.
Turn them all off, apart from James. I'd like to see him before he goes.
There is one other life form unaccounted for.
What?
There is one other unidentified life form aboard the Purusha.
Stop the music! What do you mean? There's one other life form. That can't be right.
Would you like me to provide them with a sound code as well?
I don't understand. Who else is on board?
Accessing sound.
Pal, what was that?
Unidentified life form aboard the Purusha.
What else is on board, pal? Where is it?
Life form approaching.
No. No. No, no, no. Get me back to my room, pal. Get me back to my room.
12 steps to the end of the corridor.
Help!
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
How's he getting on?
Yeah, fine. Until you showed up.
He's doing good, Ambed. A successful spacewalk, and now he's tethered onto the Philharmonic and trying to find a safe way in.
And this is the most fun I've had in weeks.
Stay on task, James. Can't you just cut through those doors?
Yeah, I can. But I don't want to cut my way in there if there's any chance the composer and soloist are still on board.
Is there
What?
any chance?
I doubt it. I'm not seeing any lights or any signs of power. The Philharmonic is silent as the grave.
Pow, are you getting anything?
I'm afraid until we're inside, I know little more than Colebrook.
Okay. I think just do it, James.
Where's Muller? Shouldn't this be her call?
She's resting. Doctor's orders.
But if they're there,
Well, maybe you should ask the captain.
if they're there, they'll die.
Well, the captain's not here.
Where's Muller?
Is she?
That can wait until you're back.
Oh, hang on. I can see a pretty clear path to the breach. I might be able to go in that way.
No, James, if anything tears your suit...
Too late!
James!
Christ.
What are you seeing?
Big hole.
How big?
Well, it looks like someone drove a car through the side of her. No patching this. It just looked like maybe... heat damage? Hard to tell if it ripped through or melted through.
Can you see what caused it?
No. Whatever it was didn't stop at the outer level. It's buried in. Right, I'm going to head in, okay?
Please be careful.
It is pitch black in here. Pal, can I get some more light? Oof!
Foreign objects detected.
What do you mean, foreign objects?
Dust. He means dust. I think this has been a wreck for a while, guys. Seriously, where's Muller? She should be hearing this.
We can talk about that later, James. Right now, you need to concentrate.
Could you bring me back a sample, please?
If you want a souvenir, I think we can do better than space dust.
It might help us get to the bottom of what destroyed the Philharmonic. If it's silicate, it might have been an asteroid.
Good idea.
Well, it's that or aliens. And if this is a mission of diplomacy, then maybe I wasn't the best person to send. Okay, I'm in.
Pow, are you able to sync with the Philharmonic? See if there are any data logs. If the composer and soloist ever arrive, there should be a record.
Their shuttle should still be connected, right? If they'd ever arrived?
Depends on the force of impact. If it tore a hole in the outer wall, it could have detached the shuttle. How are you going there, Colebrook?
I can't see a thing.
Can we get any more light?
It's not the light, it's all this stuff. It's everywhere. Maybe some kind of mineral deposit?
Pow?
I found a floor plan for the Philharmonic, Colebrook. Linking through to your display now.
Jesus, this place is a maze. I'll try and feel my way along the walls.
How are you doing for time? Don't want you getting lost in there.
Yeah, plenty.
Because if you run out...
I get it, Ambed. Jeez, there's a lot of things that might kill me out here. Can you just assume I already know that and shut up?
Sorry.
I'm going to head a bit deeper. Right, if you'd lost half the station and were going to wait out for help to arrive, where would you go?
As far away from the collision as possible, I guess.
Or back to the docks, in case we had to make a quick exit.
What's this big room in the middle?
I believe that is the auditorium.
We had an auditorium.
Well, that I have to see.
Are you okay, Ymir?
It just seems so unlucky. So unfair to travel all this way and to lose it all to an accident. And this could have been us. If you'd put us to sleep and something hit the Purusha, we'd have never even known what killed us, and for it to happen here. This wasn't supposed to be the dangerous bit.
I know. We don't know that they're dead, though.
Don't we? I can't always be the optimistic one, Ambed. I'd always hoped I'd get to play for Naomi. She was so selective about who she wrote for. But her pieces, they were out of this world. I can see why Quietland wanted it to be her. To think she might have been here writing something for us. Something for us to play to the frequency when we arrived.
And Martin's voice, singing over the top. It would have been...
extraordinary.
Yeah, guys, it's not good.
What?
What are you seeing?
Oh, God.
Colebrook, what? What is it?
I'm pretty sure they were here.
Why?
Someone was here.
How do you know?
Their clothes. They're all down this corridor.
They might have been pre-packed. They said we'd have more resources when we got here.
I'm afraid that Colebrook is correct. I am accessing the Philharmonic's records now, and it seems the composer and soloist were aboard the station for nearly 18 months.
18 months? But that means...
This only happened weeks ago.
There must be something else, pal. Emergency signals, SOS messages?
I'm looking now.
You did this? These holes make no sense.
What do you mean?
Well, if it was an impact, then they'd be concentric, right? It would have gone straight through in a line until something stopped it, but these are all over the place. It's like...
Like what?
Like something was... searching?
Anything, pal? Any signs of life?
Please.
I'm afraid to say I cannot detect any vital signs aboard the ship.
What about their bodies, pal? If they are still there, then we can bring them home. We owe them that much.
I'm afraid to say I cannot detect any sign of them at all.
They're just gone. That's it. A lifetime of extraordinary work just snuffed out in an instant. They must be somewhere.
And that somewhere is most likely out there.
I'm sorry, Ymir. I was excited to meet them too. Okay, James, I think that's enough now. Let's get you back.
One moment, guys. Guys, this auditorium. I wish you could see this. Hello? I can't believe we're not going to get to play with this. Our own little concert hall.
What's it like?
A private little row of chairs. Our own stage. Big red curtains that are now defying gravity and... You had a grand, Ymir.
Really?
Yeah. But it's upside down now, floating 6 foot off the ground. You ever see a floating grand before? This is nuts.
Please, Colebrook, for my heart, don't walk underneath it.
It's almost like I can still feel them here. Naomi by the piano. Martin on the stage, just the two of them whiling away their hours, playing for each other. I think they were happy here.
Maybe even in love.
It's a long time to be alone together.
To Naomi and Martin, the composer and the soloist, two of the greatest talents Earth had to offer. I hope the Frequency got to enjoy their final concert. Wait,
What is it?
there's something on the lectern. It's a score. Part of it, at least. The other pages are everywhere.
Is it Naomi's?
Maybe. It's massive. Hang on. I'm going to try and gather it up.
I really think you should be getting back now.
Right, I've got it. Page 1.
James, is it Naomi's?
Yeah. It is. And it's for us. Our names are on it.
What?
It's an arrangement written just for us.
Looks like you're going to get your wish after all, Ymir.
She left us something. Something to remember her by. Do you think she knew that in some way the end was coming and this was... This way, she could live. They could both live. Because how can you lose someone when you still have so much of them?
Ymir.
And maybe that is why they're gone. Maybe she got it right at last.
Ymir.
The right combination of notes and parts and feelings to make the frequency listen.
Ymir, what color are your eyes?
And it took them.
What color are your irises, Ymir?
They're green, Ambed, same as always.
But they're not. They're blue. Your irises are changing color.
But that's not normal.
No.
What's happening?
James, I want you to get back to the ship now. I think we have a problem.
What's wrong?
Just get yourself back to the ship.
Not without the pages, James. You have to bring her score. You have to.
On my way.
Stay seated, Ymir. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. We just need that score.
Ymir, I need you to focus. Something's happening to your eyes. Can you feel anything else?
It doesn't matter, Ambed. Something's coming.
4, 3, 2, 1. Arrived at the bridge.
Muller, you're supposed
There's something on board the Purusha.
What?
Pow, seal the bridge. We're not alone.
What do you mean we're not alone?
There's something on the ship. I heard it.
What did it sound like?
Both of you stop. There's something happening to Ymir's eyes, Muller.
Maybe they found their way over to us.
Who have?
Naomi and Martin.
No.
How many life forms are on the ship?
3.
No. Search again. You said before.
There are 3 life forms aboard the Purusha. Section leader Muller, and players Ambedkar and Ymir.
Muller, what's going on? You're not thinking straight.
Where's James?
He's on his way back from the Philharmonic now.
Did he find them?
No.
They're gone, Muller. The composer and the soloist are gone.
That can wait. I need him back now.
They were people.
I know, but you are my crew, and I am not losing anyone else on this mission.
What were you saying, Muller? About there being something else on board the ship?
Someone else.
Pow said there were 5 life forms. 5. You said that, Pow. And there was a noise.
What kind of noise?
It was I don't know, like a bellowing.
Maybe the air vent, or part of the cooling systems.
No, it wasn't the ship. It was like an animal. Pow, you must have heard it. Where was I? Play back the noise.
Information not found.
What? He's wrong. This is wrong. There was a noise. Did you finish pruning him, Ambed? He's lying.
Take it easy, Muller. I'll check his system again. I'm sure Pow isn't lying to us.
Oh, it's more likely that I am.
No, it's more likely to be a mistake. Pow shouldn't be able to lie.
Well, he shouldn't be able to compose either, and he does that now. Who knows what else he's learnt?
Pow can compose now. You said that wouldn't happen. You said it couldn't.
Now is not the time. If you think there's something wrong with Pow, then I'll take another look. If you think there's something else on the ship, then that's more important. This ship is all we have now.
Muller, what happened to your eyes? Why can't you see?
I don't know.
Ambed, is that what's happening to me?
I don't know. I need to get you to the medical bay, but only if we're safe here.
Knock, knock. Coming back in now. Can someone get the kettle on? My mouth is dry.
Colebrook, stay where you are, okay? We'll come down to meet you.
Sure thing. But be quick. I am hot in here.
If there's something on board, we should tell him.
He doesn't need to know yet. He's safe in the airlock. Let's head down to the dock together. Sweep each floor, make sure we are really alone here.
Hello. I think I got all the score, but it's hard to see. This stuff is on everything.
Hang on, James.
Seriously, could someone bring me something quite quickly? My mouth is drying up.
Everything okay there, James?
Yeah, I just can't breathe in this suit. It's all that dust.
in your suit?
Yeah, it's all in my eyes.
No.
James, leave your helmet on.
Sweltering, man.
Leave your helmet on.
I don't feel so good.
Damn it, Pow, decontaminate the chamber now.
What? No! Wait, stop!
Sorry, James. We're on our way.
Thank you for listening to episode 6 of Purusha, a 10-part Sonic adventure. Tune in next week for episode 7, Binaural Ghosts.